Loft flying, 4 of them. The other guy didn't come back, or didn't want to go in yet. When I opened it for him, so I think he's at the top. Not here, buddy. Not here. Sorry. I've got a rake in my other hand to make sure they don't come to this side. Move the camera a bit. And my yellow one there hasn't been out in a while. She's one of my breeders. Let me zoom in a little. Well, no, you want to catch them flying. So anyway. Putting the camera here because my place is unkept. Oops. There you go. Anyway, this is the important angle. Okay, so here is my bird that's been missing for a week. He luckily has his own box, so I'm going to keep him here for a day or two. Let's see if you can see him here. Alright, once he came in, I checked him out, and it looks like he got attacked. I don't think it was a hawk because all his wounds are in his tail, so maybe it was a cat or something, I don't know. But either way, he's missing about half his tail feathers. So we'll leave him in here and get him right. And what's, I wouldn't say funny, but this is one of my lazier birds. He's not really been a good performer. But he was my favorite. Him and his wife were my favorite couple out of the whole loft here. And he should have came back a day early because I hadn't seen her with anybody else. But his wife remarried, if you want to take a look. Look at that. She's right there. This guy here lost his wife 2 weeks ago in a race. I'm not gonna let them. I mean, I'll let them lay eggs, but I'm not gonna keep their babies. But so anyway, yeah, she remarried, and this guy, you know, we'll see what happens with him. He's one of my original birds. And like I said, he hasn't really performed very well, but he does come back. Hey, buddy. Let's open this cage up so you can get a better look. So I overloaded his bowl here, and just to be sure, I gave him some antibiotics in that water. Make sure he doesn't die from an infection. He seems to be alright. We gotta get him a wife now. And I'm gonna really miss this couple because that was his wife. I've seen other videos on YouTube where they talk about dominant hands. Well, this guy was definitely in a relationship in which he was the weaker one. And it was always funny to see his wife whip him into shape. And yeah, well, you know, his wife remarried, and we'll see what comes out of that. And then I got another update here. Let's see where she is. Yeah, nope, 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 nope. I think she might be outside. I got some birds I haven't trapped yet. There we go. Oh, there she is. Right there. This bird won first place at the club level. I think she came in 6th in the combine for the 200-mile race. And I thought she was going to do good in the 300-mile race we had last week. That's where homeboy we just looked at was lost for a week, but she didn't come in for a few hours, and I don't know if you can tell her chest here. I think she hit a wire or something because she's missing a few feathers down there. So, right there. So anyway, I guess her season is over, and I'm not going to be racing. That's her husband, by the way. So, right there. Husband and wife. So, yeah, these guys aren't going to be racing. My old bird season is over. Kind of unfortunate. I was really hopeful she would do something. She was actually in the top position for champion bird at the club level before she bombed the last race. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what young bird season does for us. And then here, this is actually, well, I know it's her son or daughter. I don't know if he's the dad or not, but from what I've read, this guy's got two colors, red and blue, because he's got flakes on his tail, as you can see. I'm told, or I've read, when they flake like that, they've got two colors on them. And anyway, this guy I let out today, loft flying. I didn't realize it yet. He hasn't. I've only trap trained him for a few days. But yeah, he came back. He was one of the first, which is good. And this guy's been out a few times. I let him out today. We need to work on this guy. This guy's roof landings. I'm not a fan of them, but when they're little like that, or when they're first out, they do tend to do that until I guess they have the confidence to go fly out. But anyway, I'm hoping for good things with this guy. Yeah, I want to see a little more color in my loft. Well, what do we have here? What is your number? This looks like, yeah, that's, well, you guys can't tell, but that bird there on the right looks like one off of it is a pair off of the guy who didn't come back for a week. It looks a lot like him. I bred him earlier in the year. Who are you? 99. Okay, so you are a brother or sister to this guy. And these are the parents. I bred those guys earlier too. They've been weaned about a month, but I mean, they're eating on their own. But Dad still feeds them, I guess, you know. I see it every once in a while. That's weird. But anyway, that's my update. She was a hopeful for champion bird. Won first place, 200 mile. Hit a wire. Season's over. And we'll focus on young birds. And see what happens. Okay, I didn't have it with me, but I went and got it back. So this bird, like I told you, this guy's wife, she remarried. But when I came into the loft, I had this guy's thing shut so nobody would bother him. But she was perched up here. And like I mentioned before, I'm going to just lock them up so she doesn't go anywhere. This was my favorite couple, and clearly she was the dominant hand. And these guys owned, if you can call it that, this box, the space above it, this cubby hole, this space right here, and even that platform. So they were a power couple. Well, I guess you wouldn't call them a power couple because she was doing it all. So this all belonged to them. And anyway, he doesn't know he's divorced. Well, maybe he does now. And this is just another deal of how smart this pigeon right here is. So conniving. Or maybe she just knows what's best for her. Well, now I'm curious to see if she's gonna remarry this guy or not. Because, like I said, she was remarried inside the other bird's box. But she also knows that I fed this guy really well, so she's probably getting all the good stuff in there. So I'm gonna follow these guys the next few days and and see just what happens. Very curious. Very funny. Yeah, these guys are my favorite couple. And anyway, they own all that, not because of him. It's her. this guy's not a tough guy at all. But she is. She's a really smart bird. I might race her next season. Who knows? The story on her is she got hurt on a toss pretty bad, missing all her feathers from her chest down. And I'm not sure if she had a broken leg or not. I couldn't tell, but I splinted it anyway. And, you know, she survived. She's got a dent in her, I think they call it the keel, the center bone. She's got a dent in it. So she got hurt pretty bad. And I use her as a breeder because I think her mother is good blood. She was she gave birth to a one loft race winner for the club. So good deal. What are you gonna do now, buddy? Uh-oh. No, I'm gonna make him go in. You're not well yet. Come on. I don't want you getting hurt in here. So he'll be alright. I dusted him. He didn't seem like he had any type of fleas or anything like that on him. There's antibiotics back there. Just for him. I don't think he needs them, but you never know. I just don't want him to get an infection of some kind. I checked his mouth out. It's fine. It didn't smell. And there's nothing oozing out of it. Look at that. Let me see. There she is. I'm going to be really curious to see her behavior in these next few days because I'm learning, you know, the pigeons thing. That's her new husband. I just scraped in here too, but you can't get this completely clean. It's got a tail feather that should be falling off soon. Yeah, I've made other videos that I haven't posted of this one here. Like I said, she has made me learn a lot about pigeons. I had no idea how smart these animals were until I started raising them. But these guys they're something else. day one. This guy right here is missing a wife, and then whenever he tried making a move on her, she would whip on him pretty good. She didn't like him. But of course, it could have been timing too, because she wasn't with anybody until today, and that's when this guy came back. If had he come back sooner, she'd probably still be with him. And I'm kind of curious to see if she's going to want to own that box and still hold on to her empire up here, or convince him to kick him out. Look at her. She's looking. She's very ambitious. And I don't really see that in any other bird. See what she does. See? That's her husband's new house. Those are his babies. They should be weaned by now. Alright, here's what I wanted to see. Why aren't they going in? I want to see if they follow him in. I don't want to see if she takes him out. Anyway, it's feeding time. I should get in there and feed these guys. But, yeah, I just saw that poor fellow up there, and once he gets better, I wonder what's going to happen. There's my yellow. Anyway, we'll keep you updated. This guy right here, I really like how he's picked up. He's gotten a lot more aggressive lately. And I say healthy pigeons are always fighting.